Hey, BassGeek here, and today I'm going to talk to you about how to start a fishing YouTube channel. So let me start off by saying I'm not a big YouTuber. I don't do this for a living. I don't have a crazy successful YouTube channel. What I'm going to talk to you guys about is simply the things that I've done over time to grow this channel to about 34,000 subscribers. 33 or 34,000 of you BassGeek Nation strong. Now, before we get in and to the details of this first video, which is really going to be about when and how to start your fishing channel, the basics of it, real hardcore basics. Guys, we're going to get into some stuff that I don't think I've seen other YouTubers or YouTube, advice channels give you that I've done to continue the growth of this channel. Now, before we get started into that, I do want to give a shout out to a couple of really good channels that have helped me grow my channel. Number one is Debo Fishing. Man, that guy and me have become, I hope, good friends. I love Debo. Debo is great. I wish I could talk to him a lot more, but I don't like to bother the dude. I tell him this all the time. I'm like, I don't like to bother you. I know you're so stinking busy. And he is, man. He's got a whole life that he's got to take care of. But he is truly one of the good guys in YouTube land. The other guy is Tackle Junkie 81, man. That guy reached out to me when I was much smaller channel than I am now, and we've created a great friendship and something that I hope I'm going to get to come out and go fishing with those guys this summer into this fall. If not, hopefully next year, if plans for this channel go well. That's one of the things that I'm telling you guys. If plans for this channel, if you awesome human beings out in the BassGeek Nation world keep helping me grow this channel, next year we may be coming out and fishing a lot of different lakes all over the U.S. Maybe we're fishing with you, maybe we're fishing with Debo, maybe we're fishing with Tackle Junkie 81. But the goal is to get out and do that stuff. Now, I'm not making any promises. Don't hold me to that. It's going to be great if we get to do it, but life happens. And I also do have a family. The last guy, he's got a small upstart channel. He's just getting started out there, but me and him have become pretty good friends also, and that's North Fork Fishing 12. You want to make sure you go check him out. He's a pretty cool guy. I enjoy talking to him a lot. All right, so there's my shout outs for the day. Now, let's dive in, and this video is going to be the basics. When, where, how, what you should do to start a YouTube channel. So let's talk about when's the right time. When should you be ready? Now, I know a lot of guys are going to say, just get started. And that's right. That is absolutely correct. Just get started. Now, I'm not going to dive in to all the how to get you. There's plenty of videos out there that will walk you through starting your YouTube channel. What I'm going to do is give you the advice and what I did to start my YouTube channel. The very first thing is, guys, think of a good name, a unique name, a simple name, okay? Because that name, whether you're a small channel or a big channel, is going to be a brand if your channel does grow literally to 5,000 subscribers. It's going to be a brand. So if you come in with some off-the-wall handle, it's going to be hard to be recognizable and selling. So before you start, think of a good name, okay? Think of a good name. It literally took me months to come up with BassGeek. Months. I know it shouldn't have, but it did. So one of the things that I highly recommend you do is shoot, edit, and have ready anywhere from 5 to 10 videos so that the day you open up and you start promoting your channel, you have content to keep that possible subscriber on your channel. At least 5 videos. Done. You can go ahead and upload them and then publish them all in one day. All right. Now, what does it take to make good videos? Guys, when I first started out, and I mean, I didn't make good videos, okay? I still don't think I make good videos, all right? I'm always learning, and that's the one hump you've got to get over. Don't worry about, hey, that guy's a good camera presence, or that guy, I'm a horrible camera presence. If I showed you how many takes it took just to do this, you'd be like, geez almighty, he is awful. And you'd be right. But as you go, it gets better. Now, let me give you a little tip about that real quick. Make sure that when you are in front of a camera, make sure you ramp up your actions a little bit more, because I'm telling you, they say a camera puts 10 pounds on you. Personally, I think it puts 50. I mean, I'm really skinny in real life, guys. Any of you guys that's met me in person, you know, right? But anyway, it also, especially for us Southerners, we kind of got the long draw anyway, you know, sipping iced tea on the front porch with the fan and the TV going. You know who you are. So, the thing about that is you have to, like I'm telling you, if I could convey this to you, like right now, I feel like I'm going, hey guys, what's going on? That man is, I mean, I feel like I'm going 100 miles an hour. But when I watch it and other people watch it, it's a little more slower, a little more long Southern drawl. That's just what it is. So be a little hyped up, be a little amped up when you're talking to the camera, be a little excited, force yourself to do it, and sometimes force yourself to do it over and over and over again. A lot of times what'll help is script out some of your videos. I'm lazy and don't do it, which is why I can ramble sometimes. But when I say script out, don't script out every single word. You'll sound like a robot reading from a script. Bullet points. Again, we'll get into all this stuff much later. Fishing videos, okay? You're fishing out on your boat, or you're just filming a video right like I am. I could be filming this literally in my basement, the dungeon, right? Or I can film it out here. Well, you know what I'm filming this with? Is this. Guys, I use my cell phone to film. Now my wife's back here on her cell phone filming me film you right there. It's that simple. I don't use a big, you know, high-end camera. I have used whatever cell phone that I've had. This cell phone right here, I think is the iPhone 11 Max. Is that right? Okay, yeah, my wife says yes. You can't see her again. But she's actually filming this part of the video on an iPhone 11. Whatever the, I don't know. Anyway, do you know what yours is?
It's just an 11.
Okay, so an iPhone 11. That's it. I've got a tripod that helps. You can get them off Amazon for nothing. This is how I film the intros. This is how I film videos where I'm talking to you like this. This is what I put on a selfie stick or a, you know, this, which you don't have to have. But this is how I do it. And you don't need a selfie stick. You know what you need? An arm. They've got a super wide mode on these things. You just hold it out there and you just talk to it. You don't even need the tripod. Now, here's my recommendations for what you need to get started. An iPhone. Guys, they literally, I think Ram Mount makes a mount. And there's all kinds of chest mounts that you can get, that you can literally mount whatever, and not just an iPhone, whatever smartphone you got out there can do it. Now, the one thing I am going to tell you, turn your phone sideways. Don't keep it up and down. You want a landscape view. It is a pet peeve of mine. It is one of the things that I see a lot of new guys doing. It's fine if you're filming for Instagram, not anywhere else. Turn your phone from this to this. Turn it sideways. That way you've got a nice full screen when you're shooting your videos. Now, the one thing I am going to tell you, if you're fishing off the bank, guys, right here's all you need. Now, I like this. This is a YOLO Tech. There's all kinds of new ones. This is a GoPro 5. You can get GoPros now used. I'll be honest with you. When I first started out, this is an SJ Cam, I think 5,000. Now, I'm going to tell you, the audio is garbage, okay? The audio is garbage. You really have to go with some sort of GoPro. I think the Sonys have good audio. The thing I hate about these are the dongles. They stink, but to be able to actually put a mic in and get decent sound, you have to have them. And they go bad constantly. Now, you can go back to the GoPro 4s. I have not even tried the 6, 7s, or 8s yet, which I do plan on maybe purchasing one of them as the year goes on to see if the audio is better. And I haven't even checked into it because I've got 3 of these, but here's what you need. You need one. You need one little action cam, stick it on a chest mount, and you're good to go. That's it. I mean, look at one rod, one reel. He has got over 1 million subscribers, and the guy uses pretty much this. Now, he's upgraded. He started putting, you know, some you know, higher end camera. He carries around a higher end camera. But another thing that you're going to need is spare batteries, and this is just a little battery charger. So spare batteries if you don't have the big battery charger. Now, if you're fishing from a boat, I'm going to tell you, a 128 gig card, so you can just leave that sucker recording, and one of these right here. Now, forgive me, I broke this off the other day. I got it caught in a tree, but I can still take a pair of pliers and tighten it up, and I've got a spare one at the house. This is a YOLO Tech stick. You just stick it back where it's the YOLO Tech power stick. You plug your camera in right there, and literally, you can film all day with a 128 gig card. They're great. Because listen, guys, I love making YouTube videos, but the thing will always be, I am a bass angler first. I don't want to focus on replacing batteries, you know, cameras, dealing with crap like that. So I can kind of set and forget this sort of thing. Okay? Set it and forget it. Does the way I do things. It does take me a little bit longer to kind of go through the footage, but again, that's another video. Right now we're talking about what you need to get started. And the God's honest truth is this is what you need to get started, and that cell phone. And you can get started with a cell phone and a chesty mount for a cell phone if you're fishing from the bank or if you're fishing from the boat. I'd recommend this. I do have links for all this junk down in the bottom, down in the description. But that is it, guys. That is all you need to get started. You don't need all this fancy stuff. You don't need a selfie stick does help, and you can get these real cheap. Like, I mean, you can get them for like $10 or less if you really look. Or this stuff. Or a big fancy drone. Just get started. But like I said, the 3 biggest keys: pick a good name that's going to be a good brand, because if you start growing, your brand is going to need to be recognizable. Look at how the Googan Squad have changed their brands. Now it's just Flare. Now it's just John B. If any of you guys know and you watch those guys, it used to be Fishing with Flare. It used to be AP Bassin. Now it's just AP, Alex Perrick. So you got to understand, they understand that the brand is them. So take your time and pick a good name for your channel, okay? Don't just use whatever gamer name, unless you're going to put a gaming channel together, but we're talking about a fishing channel. Number 2, go ahead and film and edit several videos. Tons of good free editors out there. One that I use that is a pay for, and you can get it real cheap, is Power Director. Now there's a ton out there that you can use for free. If you've got a iMac, their software, I don't remember the name right off the top of my head, but their software is incredible. Don't pay for anything, just to get started. Number 3, a cell phone and a GoPro. And the reason I recommend a GoPro or some sort of action cam that you can add external audio to is because the audio kind of blows on most action cams. That's it, guys. 5 to 10 videos. Roll them out the day you start your channel. A GoPro, whatever cell phone you're using. Landscape. Think about your name before you just start going. That's it. Ask Fluke Master. I've heard the story, and I love Fluke Master. Me and him connected in Knoxville, and he's just a good guy. Great guy. But, you know, the thing of it is, you know, he even says the same thing. Fluke Master was just kind of, well, that's what he put out there, and then, of course, it stuck. It stuck. So think about your name. 5 to 10 videos when you're ready to put it out there and start telling people about it. And all you need is a cell phone and a GoPro. If you got a good cell phone, that's all you need. You can get started with that. It's literally where I started. Now, I know this wasn't about really fishing, but I get these questions a lot, and I really want to deep dive. I want to help other people try and grow their YouTube channel. Like I said, I'm not a pro at this. I'm just going to tell you what I've done, okay, to get me the little bit of traction that I've got. All right. Now, we're going to be getting some more fishing videos out. As you can tell, I'm out on the water right now. I'm going to be out on the water the next 2 days fishing. Don't know where I'm going yet. You know, it's kind of that tough post-spawn, you know, time of year right here. Kind of waiting for them to get out there deep. Now, I want you to say hey to my wife, Mariah. And this is my granddaughter. Well, I've just had them out here riding them around. I had to come out here and film a video, so I figured I'd take them out with me. But, as always, guys, questions and comments, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of you with a lot of questions about this. So, ask them in the comment section below. You know I love to talk YouTube, and I love to talk fishing with you guys. So, even if you've got fishing questions, make sure you ask them in the comment section down below. Like it if you like it. Don't forget to hit that bell so you get the notifications when these videos come out. Don't forget to subscribe. And as always,
you guys rock.
See you guys.